Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the... Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the London Monarchs. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
First carry for Darius Geis. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Let's make these now.
Second and 10. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
6-man.
This is Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Check. Crouch. Yep. I got go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Bravo. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Topper. Undercrunch. Check three. Yes.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Geis. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Got it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. They're not ready for this, man. Go. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
From the gun, Patton. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Come on, baby. Protein spell. Check 3. 5.
On 4th down, Patton. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
50. Play. Switch. Blue draw Corker. Check the hot read.
On 1st and 10, Patton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. On 4th down, Patton. And he finds McLaurin. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Ready, 30 base.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the run.
80 weapons to go.
On first down, this is Geis.
Watch the shift, watch the shift.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
90 Wolf. Hey, Foxtrot. Greystone, Travis. Look at me. Score. Now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patton looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Check 99. Check 99. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Hey, wahoo.
It's 50. Mike's 50.
Rip left. Shoot.
On 4th down, Patton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Okay, ready?
Hey, we got Mike, number
61, Matchbox White. Hit it.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Slam.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
At the 36-yard line.
Set, ready? 18, Gator.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
Hey, echo.
53, check 53. Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 13 yards, first down, Packers. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They go back to the ground with Jones. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Keep on coming, baby. Keep coming.
16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
53, Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Go.
53 for Mike. 53 for Mike. Big stop.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He finds Hopkins complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Geis. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Mike 50.
2nd and 2. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, exit. Yo, go.
Check, Mike 33. Check. Mike, check 33.
Protein spill.
Check. Go.
Operating from the gun. Love. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Come on, fellas. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
90 Wolf.
Here we go. Check 31. Check 31.
X3. 218. Chopper. Smooth. Deep dribble.
To throw on second down. Love. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On the double.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, watch it. Watch it. Switch.
On first down, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
53, bend it.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Hey. Check up.
They'll run it with Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch out.
Hey.
Off play action. Love. He completes it to Nelson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down.
Down. 10 Lobo.
3, Mike. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Now.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Green Bay. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
3-con. 1-2.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Let's
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Defense all day. All day.
Over.
Proceed.
Now.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Go tackle. Go.
Ready.
From the gun, Love. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Come on, set. 60 or.
53. Mike 53.
Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Matchbox lights. Hey, Charlie.
Chance.
Back to throw. Patton. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Welcome back now here in London as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
Gotta do better.
Topper.
Wide, get wide. Slam.
Go.
On 1st down, Patton. And the catch made by Hopkins. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Move. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Hey, Mike's 50. It's coming this way.
Looking to throw. Patton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
50's the mark.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patton. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake. Patton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
You got tight right there.
Pilot, 64, weak. Yep.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Back to throw. Patton. And no! It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Got it.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Get it.
Looking to throw. Love. He's going to float this one deep. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here we go with Geis, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
Pull it together.
Bravo.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Ready?
To throw on third down. Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. I got to tell you, absolutely no clue what just happened there. None. But I do know it's now second down. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. No words at all for that one. Just a ridiculous play, to be frank, but they keep possession as now it's third down. And what is going on here? I've got third down. Screen shows third. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he will not get the first, but since they bizarrely went for it on third down, it'll now set up a fourth down situation. Well, it got them some yards at least. Heck, they might get a chance to try this again because now it's fourth down. They tried the fake punt on third.
Here we go. Set. 30 base.
Watch out.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.